let's crack on. Let's start with this one. You know all that shit that happened at the Wii Spa, where basically a lady went into the changing room and showed off her lady cock and balls to all the women and little girls in there. There was a kerfuffle, as I'm sure you know, and that weird Milky Toast guy got involved, and it was all kind of kicking. You know enough about that. I don't have to explain that, and I hope I don't have to explain why nobody should be getting the cock out around little girls, okay? If I have to explain that, stop watching this show. Okay? Now that we've got that covered, that's great. I mean, truth, has anyone ever met a trans person? A real one, okay? Not one of these blue-haired ones that wanks on OnlyFans, okay? That would do anything like that. Yeah, I've got terrible dysphoria. I'm just trying to live my best life, get through it. By the way, look at my cock. No, it doesn't happen. It's also genophilia, AGP. That's what it is. Incels deciding the only way they're going to get laid is to waggle it around little girls, or, you know, basically pressure lesbians into sleeping with them. We know what it is. I mean, the confirmation bias machines cracking on online today, people defending the man showing little girls his cock and saying, well, there's no evidence. Well, there's eyewitness reports. There's no evidence. We don't have cameras in changing rooms. It's one of the reasons I don't want you dirty fuckers in there. You know, what evidence would you like? But it's never going to be enough. Here's the ticket. Anyone defending the man that was showing women and girls his cock and balls is a nonce. Don't listen to them about anything. Nothing. They are like, that's a massive red flag. I can't believe, Graham, we live in a world. We have to tell people, if you're in a room with little kids, don't get your cock out.
Just don't get your cock out, yeah. I told you, didn't I? I grew up in the theatre, pantomime. Dames and all sorts everywhere. Never once.
They didn't walk around with their cocks out.
Never once did I get any balls in my face being told, you know.
And you know what's going to happen? Of course, they're going to do this one time. A woman's going to leave wherever it is in America. It might not be LA. And she's going to go and tell her husband, who's waiting in the pickup truck, who's going to go in and shoot the bastard. And then the narrative will be, look at these evil people murdering these poor innocent trans people. You know, it's a fucking nonce. It's dead simple. If you don't know what nonce means, you might be one. But just child abuser, just a sick motherfucker. But Antifa, the movement that isn't a movement, decided that they need to stand in solidarity with their trans brothers and sisters and non-binaries and all the other fucking things I can't list. And they went along and had a good protest to show what good chaps they are in supporting a nonce. Remember, Antifa love nonces, apparently. And they were harassing and attacking women. And putting the videos online saying, look at us, showing them what's for. Because it's okay to punch a Nazi, providing you get to define what the Nazi is. It doesn't cease. I mean, they were tweeting and bragging about it.
Korean Nazis, Hayden. They're all Korean Nazis, apparently.
You can't fucking win, can you?
Known they are, Koreans, for being Nazis.
And of course, it was a black woman that complained originally. So are you doubting her life experience and calling her a liar? You fucking racist, bigoted nonce. That's the worst thing to be. And speaking as a black Palestinian disabled lesbian, I think it's wrong that you should be giving me any shit as well. You don't know how I identify. They don't know how I identify.
Us lesbians have got it fucking hard, man.
You will never know my pain. So, yeah, Antifa went there and they were standing up for a nonce who showed his cock and balls to people. And I'm not even vaguely surprised. That was the worst of it. I watched it and I thought, yep, that'll be right. Meanwhile, someone's complaining to Twitter about me because I'm a massive homophobe, because I'm super straight. Yeah, and they, I didn't mean homophobe, I meant transphobe. It's not a phobia to not have a sexual orientation for somebody. But apparently it is now, Graham. I'm a terrible bigot, because I don't imagine many trans people want me to fuck them. What's the problem? Oh, I'd really love a fat fucking middle-aged man. That'd be brilliant.
I want to meet the trans person that wants to fuck you, considering the way you go on every week. And they just sit there going, oh, I hope
There's bound to be one, and I hope they don't live near enough to pop into the studio on a Thursday. No offence, not being transphobic. It's just, I would, that's a massive red flag to me. It just is. It's fucking amazing, though, isn't it? It's like, well, if you don't fuck me, you're a bigot. I don't want to fuck you. You're male. I'm not. I'm a woman. Yeah. You got a dick. Adam's apple. You smell funny. No. Yeah. It's bigotry to not want to have sex with me. I don't want to have sex with men. I'm not gay. And it just goes round and round and round. Now, they don't try it, obviously, with many cis men, because cis men just go fuck yourself. Fuck off. No, they try it with lesbians, young ones especially, that they can pressure and gaslight into it and demand that they accept the lady dick. So all these fucking weird incels have finally found a way of getting at women. Turns out all they had to do was be lesbians. And of course, some of the AGPs that go for the whole operation, they're angry because they suddenly find out nobody wants to fuck them. They don't want to fuck each other. And nobody else wants to fuck them. Well, we better get on the lesbians here, lads. It's where we are now. We're there now. And look at fucking poor old... Oh, as an addendum, by the way, to last week's show with Jessica Yaniv. There is video footage, young Alex Shemi. I didn't bring it. I've been a very good boy. But there is video footage of him treating himself quite appallingly. I mean, do you have that audio where he said, I'm getting wet? I'm getting